Hello and welcome to another inventory video of mine. In this video I want to show you all of the single eyeshadows that I do have. I have a lot and I don't have them sorted by brand or by colors or anything, so it's a mixture of everything in every palette almost all the time. So I wasn't really sure how I want to show you these, but I think I'm just gonna show you these. I probably won't swatch them, but if you're interested in a specific shade, what it is, then let me know, then I'm gonna tell you, because also I'm not gonna take out all the shades I have in every single palette. So yeah, let's just hop into this video for now. Okay, I just decided to start off with the biggest palette I have. I have 4 of these big sized palettes, and just a disclaimer I wanted to give as well. I have not only single eyeshadows in all of these, but also depotted shades from old palettes of mine also in these. So yeah, let's just hop into it. I don't know which shades are in this one actually, so it's a surprise for me. Oh yeah, okay. In here I do have almost all of them are my Sydney Grace eyeshadows. I did do all of my Sydney Grace shadows on my Instagram, swatching these out, and eye swatches, like one shade, one eye swatch. So if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and look on my Instagram channel, and because of that I sorted all of my Sydney Grace shadows in some palettes here. And also I think I have a Sydney Grace eyeshadow single swatch party on my YouTube channel as well. If I can find it, I'm going to link it up in the eye. Either way, I love my Sydney Grace eyeshadows. These are very subtle. Wait, let me sort this like this. These are very subtle shimmers, but also quite metallic, like not glittery, not sparkly at all, but that's exactly what I love. This one I absolutely love. This is an awesome inner corner highlight for me. I love it. I think it's called Springtime or something. Yes, that's Springtime. It's a very kind of subtle shade, like not too opaque, but for the inner corner I absolutely love this one. And then the elephant in the room, because I did not say so yet, these 3 shadows are depotted shades from an Ava Beauty palette of mine. I don't remember which one, but in all of my Ava Beauty palettes I do enjoy the mattes way more than the shimmers, so I decluttered the palette but kept the mattes. For Sydney Grace, I am not a fan of those purpley mattes. I have to say they are quite old though, so maybe their formula gotten better. Normally I am a fan of their mattes though. They are lovely, but for some of these older purpley mattes I do have the issue that they don't really show up. And also I decluttered, I think Regal is a matte purple one, and that was so patchy. I decluttered that one. Yeah, maybe let's talk about a little bit more, because I know these shadows. I also, you will see I have some shades that I never used before, but for these Sydney Grace shadows I actually used them. So this one is The Greatest Gift, and I love this one as well. It's a a pink base with a green shift to it, but also very subtle. So if you are looking for this kind of shade but very impactful, this is not it, but I still do love it. Maybe I'm gonna swatch out some at least. Let's swatch this one out. The ones that I'm talking about at least. That's that one. Oh, this is gonna be a long video if I'm swatching these out, but anyway. I wasn't in focus, sorry. That's that shade. And then also Springtime. I'm gonna swatch this out as well. Oh, I love this shade so much. And you can see it has a very sheer base, but it reflects very bright green. I love it. And yeah, I do enjoy the quality of Sydney Gray shadows a lot. And yeah, let's head into the next palette, because I think at least one, maybe two are still Sydney Gray shades from these big palettes. Next up we have this big one. Yes, these are also our Sydney Gray's shades. And this, oh my god. If you're new to eyeshadows and you would like to try Sydney Gray's, oh my god, this palette was like 65 US dollars. Like, that's nothing for this kind of amount of eyeshadow. They have this deal going on several times actually. I think they had it 3 or 4 times now already, where you can purchase this kind of palette for 65 euros, including all the eyeshadows, obviously. And you will not 100% know which shades you will get. It's all of the, I think the rest of the shades they do have in their storage, I guess. Maybe also from discontinued palettes, I don't know. But oh my god, that's an amazing deal. It's insane. Either way, yes, I did place an order and I did purchase one of these, and I did not really use these yet. I am looking forward to trying all of these. I am especially drawn to this one because normally, like, you can see it right here, and with the others, Sydney Gray's is a very neutral brand in my opinion. They do a lot of neutral shades, so things like this bright green or this very bright pastel blue, it's not their usual shades, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this, but I did not do so yet, so I cannot tell you too much about these. But maybe I'm showing you these like this as well. Maybe you can see them better. And again, if you want to know, oh yeah, for this one, if you want to know a specific shade, I cannot tell you because these are not labeled. Like, they go out unlabeled, so I cannot tell you from which shade it is. And I would also not be able to tell you from what palette this is because they are not labeled. Then 2 more of these bigger palettes to go. These are JD Glow shadows. I did not use them too much. I purchased these when I think, is JD Glow out of business now? Or did they come back? I don't know. Yeah, but I did purchase these when they at least closed their shop. I swatched some of these, but I did not use them too much. I am still gonna swatch some of these because like this is absolutely crazy metallic, so impactful. It's called Hey Puppy, like this. You can read it. And this is like, do you call it molten metal? No. Melted metal? It's insane. It's so crazy. I don't know about creasing down because I definitely did not use them enough to say anything about that. But they are so impactful. It's insane. It doesn't look that much in the swatch or that impactful in the swatch, but trust me, they are. It's crazy. And then I want to swatch out 2 more. I want to swatch out the red because it also speaks to me a lot. I obviously swatched this out before, but did actually not use it. It's called Volcano. And this is more, am I in focus? This is more of a subtle one, like not color-wise, but it's not that metallic and not that impactful. So let's see how this one swatches out. Yeah, it's more of a classical metallic, like almost like Sydney Gray's shade formula, like not glittery or sparkly at all, but metallic. And I want to swatch this one. This is called Anomaly. Anomaly? I don't know how to pronounce that. But wow. This is very soft to the touch. Let's swatch it out. It's not that opaque as the red one, for example. It's more shimmery than it as well, but not as metallic and foiled like as the Hey Puppy one. I don't even know if you're interested in me swatching so many shades out, but yeah, that's it for this palette. And in this palette, I already know that I have some deep potted shades in here as well. All of these, it's not a square, how do you call it in English? I don't know. But all of these not round pens are deep potted shades from my Seattle London I Am a Woman, What's Your Superpower palette. And obviously I did not do a good job because they are all breaking on me, especially this one you can see. But I loved the quality of the matte in them, in that palette, but I did not enjoy the shimmer shades in there. So I decided to let go of the palette but keep the mattes. And yeah, I need to get using these because I don't enjoy that they are breaking so much on me. And then also I can see the shades on top here, the very small round pens, and also this green one is also from a deep potted palette, and I did deep pot the Odin's Eye. I think it's the Alva 2 palette, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I kept... Did I keep everything? No, I did declutter shimmery blue, which was terrible. Yeah, but these are also deep potted shades. Then we have some more Sydney Gray shades. Like all of these are Sydney Grays. And then these three. And then we have Glam Shop Poland shades. Like this one, for example. And normally I have to admit, because I just picked out this one, this is very subtle and I intentionally purchased that one. Glam Shop Poland does have very impactful, very glittery shades as well, just to say that. And then I have, I think probably Touch of Glam. I think, yes, that's Touch of Glam Beauty. I'm gonna just swatch this out. This is To Infinity and Being Young. And these are so soft to the touch. I do have quite a bit of Touch of Glam Beauty ones, and their quality, not their quality, but their formulas are very different. This one I probably will not enjoy too much, just swatching it out. It's very, very soft to the touch, almost a little bit too much for me, and very glittery. So this is maybe one that I in the future will declutter, but I have some that I absolutely love. So yeah, don't judge based on that one shade. But yeah, I'm gonna swatch out some more Touch of Glam Beauty in some other palettes. So I just decided to keep going with biggest palettes to smallest palettes in my empty, no, not empty, but single eyeshadow magnetic palettes. We have already some more Touch of Glam Beauty eyeshadows right here. All of these, including these two, are Touch of Glam Beauty, and these I actually use quite a bit. I love these. And one of the ones that I used most is this one, because it was in Pando's Eyeshadows, I think. And it's a very, very interesting shade. It's yellow with, I think, blue shift to it, and it's called Butter Me Up. I hope you will see it in the swatch, because maybe you can already see it on the finger like that. What I wanted to say was, because with lighter shades it's not always that easy to see. But yeah, I love this. This is the type of shade, oh my god. I love yellows. I love yellows with green shift to it, and this has more of a blue shift to it. I love this one. More subtle though, like not the most impactful, but still love this one. Not really subtle, but as in far in comparison with other very impactful single eyeshadows that I have. And I also really enjoyed those oranges and greens. One that I also really enjoy is this one. It's called Mint Mojito. And this is definitely a very impactful one. And I love greens and yellows so much, so. Yes. Do you see how much this is shining? Crazy good. Other than that, I do have some Shady Glow ones here as well. All of these bigger ones are from Shady Glow. And then I have 3 of my Lethal eyeshadows. And again, I will have some more Lethal eyeshadows, so I'm gonna swatch some of them there. These 3 actually I purchased secondhand. I think they were brand new though. But yeah, love the quality of Lethal as well a lot, especially the mattes. Then we have another one where I put all of my shades from one brand in here, because after Sydney Grace and Touch of Glam Beauty, I wanted to head into my Cleonat eyeshadows and I wanted to go through all of them. I wanted to swatch them. I wanted to add two eye swatches and to put them on my Instagram, and then also to declutter some out of here, because that's the way I'm doing it. I want to get to know my collection and then I'm gonna declutter some eyeshadows. I got confused with these iridescent shadows when I did do my eyeshadow eye swatches, and therefore I stopped doing that, and I don't have time to start again, but this will be the next that I will focus on. Either way, I love my Cleonat eyeshadows normally. Again, I'm also gonna come closest. I didn't do that with the last shade, with the last palettes, I'm sorry. But yes, these I love. I do have, I'm not too much of a fan of too glittery shades, so I have some that I'm probably gonna declutter from my Cleonat eyeshadows, because some of them are very glittery. I'm thinking of this one, for example, or this one here, but again, I want to try these before I get rid of some. I had this one in my Pendos eyeshadows before, I think. Let me look. Yeah. It's called Blaze. It's also very shimmery, but I actually didn't try this one. So maybe I'm swatching this one out within this palette. It's also super soft to the touch and almost falls apart when touching it. So this one. Oh, I don't know. With my swatches, it doesn't always come out the way they look in real life, but this is way more impactful than you can see on the camera, in my opinion at least. So yeah, let's move on. So here we go. This is the second part of my Cleonat eyeshadows. All of the, aren't these also called square pens? I don't know. And all of the greenish and purplish ones. I'm again gonna come close, and I definitely have to mention this one, and I'm gonna swatch it out, even though this again will be a shade you will probably have a hard time seeing swatching it out. But this is one of the very hyped up shadows, and I absolutely can understand that, and that's called Mir. No, I cannot pronounce it. Wait. Mir? I don't know. I know how to say it in my language, but not in English. So hopefully you can read that. Again, I'm gonna swatch it out. And this is like an iridescent one, in my opinion. It's not glittery at all. It just has a greenish yellowish base with a UV purple shift to it. So not one of their usual formulas, because normally they are more shimmery, glittery. But I mean, it's crazy. Like you can see the base right here, like yellowish, greenish, and then the shift. I also swatched the round pen companion of this shade in my eyeshadow swatches before, and my camera freaked out completely. Because I already did do my Cleo Nut round pens on Instagram, so yeah, love this one. So this is more complicated. I again have two from Alpha Beauty. These are shimmers, but these are shimmers that I did enjoy. Then I have one Inglot shadow, and then this one is definitely Sydney Grace. These are Glam Shop Poland ones. This is a Terra Moons one. And I think all of these are Glam Shop Poland. Yeah. But I don't know, up here, maybe this is a Colourpop one. So yeah, I'm gonna swatch out this one because I do have this one in my Pendos eyeshadows currently. And you can definitely see with this one that Glam Shop Poland does not only do very subtle ones, but also very, very impactful glittery, shimmery ones. This is almost too much for me, but yeah, I have it in my Pendos eyeshadows and I am making it work. This also has a sheer base to it, and then a lot of sparkle. So, and this also, always when I'm swatching it out, doesn't look as crazy as in real life, but it's super sparkly, almost glittery. It's, again, almost a little too much for me. I'm trying to catch the light, but yeah. So yeah, let's head into the next palette because I'm already filming so long. We have 3 more of the bigger sized palettes. These shadows are, I think all of them are from Glaminatrix, if I'm not mistaken. I did not use too many of these yet. Wait, I'm gonna come closer. And I already know which ones I want to swatch out for you, because I did use this one again in my Pendos eyeshadows. This is called Old Maid, and this is a lovely formula. I cannot say if this would crease in the inner part of the lids because I always used it on the outer part of the lids, so cannot say too much about that. So this is stunning, so stunning. And then I want to swatch out another one. This one because it catches my eye immediately when I look into this palette. This is Algae or Algae. Wait, again for you to read it if you are able to read that on screen. Yeah, I never use this one, but the shade, oh my god, crazy. Wait, I did not show you on the finger. So maybe that's the last one I'm swatching out, and then I'm gonna wash my hand. Oh my god, the quality of this one, ooh, it feels amazing. And the shade, oh my god, I want to use it immediately. So yeah, for Glaminatrix eyeshadows, I only reached for the shimmery ones so far. I did swatch this one out because I decided to, I wanted to decide whether I want to let go of this one or another Sydney Grace one because they were very similar. And then for the shimmery ones, some of them are too glittery for me, in my opinion. But again, a shade like this I was able to make work, and I am excited to try these out way more. I did not reach for them enough yet, in my opinion. This is an interesting one because there are many different ones in here. I'm gonna come closer a little bit. I have these bigger ones are all three from Nabla Cosmetics. I have some Glam Shop Poland ones again. And then I have some Terra Moons ones. And I have to admit that the quality of the Nabla ones is not my favorite. I definitely want to swatch out a Terra Moon shade right here, at least one. And I already know I want to swatch out this one. This is a backup of my all-time favorite eyeshadow from them. I already mentioned that I love my yellow eyeshadows. This is called Daybreak, and as I mentioned, I have another one, an older one. This is my backup shade because this is amazing. This is one of the most favorite single eyeshadows in my collection that I do own. It's yellow with a orangey kind of shift to it. Not sparkly, but impactful in my opinion. Like a little bit more of a classical metallic, but even more impactful than that. Oh my god, this froze off my camera a lot. I don't even know how to show it to you. Maybe if I swatch some other shades next to it, it will get better. But yeah, I love this one a lot. So yeah, let's head into the next palette. Next up, this palette right here, I have Colourpop Cosmetics ones. Makeup Geek. That's a Makeup Geek one. I think maybe let's swatch out the darkest one in here. What is this one? It's another Makeup Geek one and it's called Houdini. And obviously you cannot get Makeup Geek anymore. But I just wanted to swatch out the dark shade as well because I not only tend to purchase very light shades, but also I'm just drawn to them, so I'm swatching out very light shades. Maybe a dark shade is also nice to swatch out once in a while. That's that one. So yeah, let's head into my smaller sized palettes now. I do have a lot of these smaller sized ones. Yeah, heading into the first one is all Cleonut Cosmetics and a face powder. Ignore the face powder for now, please. For the circle pens from Cleonut Cosmetics, I swatched all of these out again on my Instagram channel for you to go check out. And this is the shade that I was talking about. This froze off my camera so much. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the original version of Mir, the one that I cannot pronounce, in the rectangular square version of the pens. And this is called Willow the Wisp. And this one I had an eye swatch and it looked amazing. And it threw off my camera so much. Yeah, but I love this shade a lot. And also I do enjoy the quality of their round pens a lot, because these are more of the classical metallic ones. They are not too shimmery, and that's the ones that I do prefer. Next up, this one. This again has 3 of my Shady Glows in here. I did purchase a lot of them because, as I said, I purchased them when they were going, or when they closed their store, and all of these were, I think, like 40 up to 70% off. So yeah, I purchased a lot of these. And then I have some Colourpop and some Makeup Geek ones. I think I'm not gonna swatch a shade out of here today though. But yeah, that's the ones that I have in here. In here there's a mixture again. I know this is Colourpop Glass Bull. I think this is Colored Rain. This one is Colourpop again. Lethal Cosmetics, Colourpop, Colored Rain, Natasha Denona. And this possible as well. It's not labeled, but I do think so. So yeah, these two, Natasha Denona, Lethal Cosmetics, and then I loved the quality of the Colored Rain shades, single eyeshadows. I am so sad they never brought them back. I was so happy when they, like, Colored Rain didn't do too much for the last few years, and then 1 or 2 years ago they on their Instagram asked people if we wanted their single eyeshadows back, and I was like, yes, they are gonna bring their single eyeshadows back, but they never did. Instead they actually closed down completely now, which makes me so sad because I loved the quality of their single eyeshadows, and therefore I'm gonna swatch one of them out now. This was one of my favorites, and I always, I remember, I wanted the shade Glamour so much, but I couldn't find it anymore when they discontinued their single shadows. But yeah, I remember because it was a taupey kind of shade, and I wanted the shade Glamour so much. Anyway, this one is called Champagne Live, and this was one of my favorites from them. So let's swatch this one. Oh, this looks nice to my nail polish. Yes, also more of a classic metallic shade, not glittery or sparkly at all, but again, in my opinion, quite impactful. So not as impactful as this one though. But yeah, I loved the quality so much of these. I'm so sad they are no longer. Oh, and what I wanted to mention as well, I'm not a fan of the Natasha Denona shadows. I tried this one and it creases on me like hell. I tried this one, which is fine because I use it on the outer part of my lids. But yeah, I do not enjoy the quality of these. I wanted to try these out more though, but I did not get around yet. I did not get around to do so yet. But in general, I don't enjoy the quality of these, so I also don't have a palette of Natasha Denona. And then this palette has Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadows and 2 Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I definitely want to swatch some Lethal Cosmetics ones now. Let's swatch out the matte first. This is called Relapse. And again, I think you can see like yellows, greens, and purples are my favorite. And again, the mattes of Lethal Cosmetics I do enjoy loads. Oh no. So it's way more subtle than the other green that I did swatch, but I think it's also way more workable. And now you can see the orange shift on this one so nicely. And maybe then swatch out a shimmery one. I wanna swatch this one because I never used it. Oh, I'm not in focus. Because I did not use it yet, so I'm curious to see what it swatches like. It is called Mantis. So let's see. Ooh, this is super soft. Oh wow. Very soft to the touch, but also powdery to the touch. So let's see. Ooh, but a lovely. I like the color story that I have going on a lot. On the camera it looks way more pink. In real life it is a pink, but it has a bright orange shift to it. So it is more of an orange actually. Interesting to see that on camera it looks very different. Then we have all of these. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more of these sized palettes. These are one of my most recent purchases, so I did not use any of these. These are from Touch of Glam Beauty. And again, we have a super metallic one. Maybe, no, wait, I already swatched one of these. Let's swatch this one because it's different. It is called Dream. And I'm interested to see, how do you swatch these? Just one swipe, or how do you, just like that? I don't know. But also I would need to swipe it like that now, no? Let's do it like that. Okay. I don't know if you on camera can see the difference between those. Like I have a very, very bright green part right here. It looks so much darker on the camera. That's also interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, it has a very, very dark base. But yeah, I'm excited to play with these actually a lot. Then I have this one. The first, or the 6 right here, are the Easter collection from the Glaminatrix Cosmetics brand. And I love these. These are not glittery. I love it. I love these. And then I have some Glam Shop Poland ones again. Which one is this one? And a touch of Glam Beauty as well. I want to swatch out one of these Easter Hunt, Easter Egg shades. This one, it's called Bonnet. And I'm gonna show it to you in the pen again. And then this is it on the finger. So I do have some space right here. Still, I love this. Love this so much. That's exactly shimmers I love. They are not boring. This is definitely a duochrome. It has a purple base and then it has a goldeny shift to it. It's not glittery, sparkly. I just love these kind of shades. Next up, this one, I have no clue. Like the mattes are definitely, this one is definitely Colourpop. These mattes are definitely Sydney Grace. What is this one? Makeup Geek maybe? Oh no, Terra Moon's Cosmetics. I think this is one of the very few mattes that I do have from Terra Moon. So maybe I'm gonna swatch this one out. And then this one is Touch of Glam Beauty, definitely. Which one are these? Oh, that's a Copacetic Cosmetics one. Also Copacetic Cosmetics I did not try out yet too much. I purchased them last year for the first time, except for one shade that I won in a giveaway, which I don't know where it is. We did not see it yet. Yeah, let's swatch out the matte first. This is called Ivy from Terra Moon's Cosmetics. Here you go, you can see it like that. I am interested to see how this one looks. Also very impactful. So, oh yeah, also very nice. I'm swatching all of those matte greens ones out, right? Yeah, I want to keep going, so I'm only swatching one out of here. Then I have this one, 3 Lethal Cosmetics shades again, a Glam Shop Poland one, a Colourpop one, and then this one is also Glam Shop Poland. Maybe I'm gonna swatch out a matte that's not green. So I am gonna swatch out this one. Oh wait, which one is this? This one, and it is called Altitude. So maybe for me to swatch a matte that's not green. So, oops, the swatch was bad, but you can see I love Lethal mattes because they are very buildable as well. So even if it's not that impactful, it is for me with my light skin definitely buildable on the eyes. Oh, it's getting very dark outside. Hopefully I can get through this. These are also again Touch of Glam Beauty eyeshadows, and I did not use them yet too much. Which one do I want to? I want to swatch this one out. This is Have Mercy. This one right here. I hope you can see the colors still with this light. It looks a lot more green, almost like a aqua greenish in real life. Maybe I'm gonna swatch this and then I'm gonna take a break and keep going with this when the light is getting better again. So this one, oh my god, this is so impactful. Like this is again a very, very sparkly one and also super, super metallic. Like, also again, like molten metal, like, is it the way you call that? Like, but you can see doesn't have too much. It does have a little bit of a non-opaque base to it. You know what? I just decided to keep going with this one because today I have enough time and I want to go through these. Yeah, next up. Oh, this one. This is a cream blush and a blush from Sydney Grace from their mystery boxes. I did not use them too much yet, you can see. This is an all Terra Moons one, Terra Moons, and then this one. Colourpop and Makeup Geek. I'm not gonna swatch anything out from here. Then in here, there's a mixture of Terra Moons Cosmetics ones and Glam Shop Poland ones. Maybe I'm gonna swatch one out of here as well. And maybe one that's not as glittery and impactful. So maybe this one. This is Glam Shop Poland called Flirt. It looks like this. And that's the formula that's more subtle. I'm trying to give you a variety of what I'm swatching out. So that's that one. And then maybe let's do a Terra Moons one. Which one do you want? I kind of want this one. It's called Little Dipper. And I don't know if this is still available because these are my older ones. And I think these are part of the ones that I got secondhand. I got a Terra Moons palette secondhand. So that's also super nice. I should use this way more. This is nice. Ooh. I kind of want to do a look with this one now. In here we have a mixture of brands again. I have Colourpop Cosmetics and then Copacetic Cosmetics, and then I have depotted my Huda Beauty, what was it, light? Natural lights? Nude lights? I don't remember. But yeah, the shimmery ones I kept and the mattes went bad, so I depotted the shimmers out of there. Maybe let's watch this one. This is looking nice, and I didn't swatch a Copacetic one yet, I think. Or did I? This is called Eat the Rich. I did not use this one on my eyes yet. And it's interesting again. On the camera you can see a yellow shift. In real life I can see a purple pinkish shade with a green shift to it. So let's see what you can see in the swatch. Oh, wait. No. I mean, you can see the base, but you can see a yellow shift, and I can see a green shift. Greenish bluish shift. Very interesting, okay. And this also, I know in the swatches you cannot tell, but this is also sparklier. Like very, very fine sparkles, but sparkles. Then I have two more of these size, and then I have some smaller sized ones still. This is MBA Cosmetics, and it's full of MBA single shadows. And in here I also have this one currently in my Pendos eyeshadows, and I love it. It's stunning, but I think I want to swatch out some other shades. Maybe let's swatch out that orange one. It's called Whatever Spices Your Pumpkin. And it looks super nice as well. In real life, it looks a little bit more reddish, even a little bit pink to it. On the camera, you can see more of a true orange. So let's watch this one. This is more like almost a satiny-like. Not really though, but not as sparkly or something. Maybe I'm gonna swatch out the one that I am using because it's more sparkly or more metallic-y. This one, and this is stunning. It is purple, but it has sometimes a little bit of a greenish shift to it, and it's called How You Doing. And you can see on my finger already it's a little bit more impactful. So I want to swatch this one out as well. Yeah, I think you can see it's, oh, maybe you cannot see it. I can definitely see it. It's more metallic. Now the light is getting way brighter again. I'm sorry for those changes. We have a huge mixture in here. This is the one from Terry Moon's Cosmetics that I said I have a duplicate of and that I swatched out for you in the shade Daybreak. This is my all-time favorite ColourPop eyeshadow. This is in the shade Snake Eyes, but this is the very first version I have. I do know that the later versions are not 100% the same shade again. And then I also have my all-time favorite after the Daybreak one, Terra Moons, or is it Touch of Glam? Wait a second. No, it's Touch of Glam Beauty in here. And then I have one Nabla shade again, a Glaminatrix one, and then this one is the one that I mentioned previously, the one Copacetic Cosmetics eyeshadow that I won in a giveaway. This is Serotonin, and I use this loads and I love it. It's not very impactful though. And then this one, I don't know. Leafy Cosmetics, obviously. That's Sydney Grace. This is Green Mist. This is also a lovely, lovely inner corner. I can swatch this out for you as well. And then another Terry Moons. Maybe I'm gonna swatch out Snake Eyes, and then that one, that it's my favorite, and then Green Mist from this palette. So this is that one, and the same one on my finger. My last swatch hand for today. And this is it. It's a little bit like a warm toned taupe in my opinion. It's lovely on the eyes. Then this is the shade 11 from the Unnamed 2 collection from Touch of Glam Beauty, which is currently getting discontinued, so you can get these 40% off if they're still, I don't know which shades are still available, but this is one of my favorite ones. And I normally, you can see from the way which shades I have, which shades I swatched out. I am very light as well, so I am reaching for lighter shades almost all the time, but this one is stunning. I love it. And I'm guessing you will not be able to see, but it has like multi-chrome glitter particles in it, and that's what makes it so nice for me, in my opinion. And overall it also shifts green. Maybe you can see it a little bit, the green in it. Yeah, this is just stunning, even though it's a very dark shade. And then a very light one next to it. This is Green Mist from Sydney Grace. Also, I love it as an inner corner highlight. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a very, very light minty green shift to it. So last but not least, I have 6 of these small palettes right here. I'm starting off with the 2 that I have depotted eyeshadows in there, or most of them at least. I have all of these are depotted sleek makeup eyeshadows, and except for this one, this is a very old Miss Lynn eyeshadow. This is a palette that I have on my table to use constantly. I want to use these two up. Obviously, I'm very close to do that. And then I want to get as much progress as possible out of here. And then I have this one in here because I love it. And it was a shade I cannot get my hands on anymore. It's a Sydney Gray shadow, and it obviously is shadowing all around. So I want to try and use this so to a point where it doesn't shadow around anymore, and then I can put it into my regular single shadow palettes again. And then similar to the grayish one, I have a green one from Sydney Grace that shadowed all over, and I am also trying to use this so that it doesn't leave a mess in my palettes anymore. And then these are all again deep potted sleek shadows that I'm focusing on. So those two palettes I have on my table all the time to reach into these when I'm missing a shade in my regular color stories from the Pendos eyeshadows or something like that, so I can reach into here. I know these were very messy. I have two more Touch of Glam Beauty ones, and then these are all Sydney Grace. Again, you can clearly see I didn't touch any of these except for this one. I swatched this one. I think these are all from the mystery box, I think. And yeah, I did not get around to use them yet. Maybe let's swatch out this one, no? Yeah, let's do that. This is Touch of Glam Beauty I Matter. And then maybe let's swatch out one of the Sydney Grace shades as well. And then that's one. That's again very impactful. I don't know, the light is not the best to swatch these out today. And then let's swatch out this matte one from Sydney Grace. This is Haystack. Yeah, lovely, lovely formula. Oh, now you can see how sparkly this one is, right? Either way. We have 3 more palettes to go. Oh yeah, this one. I did put some eyeshadows in here to use as well, but I never reached for this one because I have the other two with my deep potted sleek shadows. I have Leafly Cosmetics, I have Sydney Grace, I have Makeup Geek, I have Eva Beauty, and I have an old Miss Lynn deep potted one. I wanted to use this one up as well. This will probably go into one of those where I have my deep potted shades next year, or as soon as I used up the 2 shades that I wanted to use up, and then I have space for that one in there. Another Terra Moons Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. All of these are by Terra Moons Cosmetics. I don't know, which one should we swatch out? Which shades did I swatch? Maybe let's do the purple. Oh, you can see it. It's blue for you, but for me it's purple. This one, this is called Cosmic Dancer. And the Terra Moons one is, again, are very, very soft to the touch. This is it. That's gonna be the last one for the top row. Oh, it has a sheer base again, a brownish reddish base, and then blue purple shift to it. You cannot see the purple on camera too much, but I can see it in real life very, very nicely. And then this one, it's looking, I don't know, it's a green, then it has yellow or golden shifted, but also pink. I don't know. It's called Quasar. Oops. Let's see. But it's a very bright green. So, oh yeah, it's a very, very bright green, and the shift is not too visible when swatching it out. So it's more of a grass green with a golden shift to it when swatching it out, for me at least in real life. Maybe you are seeing something different on camera. And last but not least, I have some Sydney Gray shadows again. Again, these are from the mystery bags, so I did not reach for these yet. I will swatch, let's swatch 2 of these. I want to swatch this one, which is called Glistening Stream. Am I in focus? Now I am, hopefully. It's a very dark one. Again, this Sydney Gray's formula is not as metallic. It's more of their a classical metallic formula, which I don't mind. Oh, I like this one. It's like a gray based blue in a way. I like it. I'm normally not a fan, too much of a fan of blues, but this one I enjoy. I can combine this with lots of different shades. Then I'm interested to see how this matte one looks like. This is Spring Showers. How this one swatches. Ooh, impactful. Yeah, okay. That's good. But again, a formula that I think in a few years it's not gonna be good again. Good anymore. I think this could have the potential to be patchy, but I did not use it on the eyes yet. And last but not least, I want to swatch this one out. This is Picnic Basket. Again, by Sydney Grays. Oh yeah, this is smoother to the touch than the blue one. Oh yeah, that's the better formula. I don't know, with blue and purples and their mattes, I'm not a fan, but otherwise I do enjoy their purples their mattes as well. So that's that one. So yeah, you made it through the whole single eyeshadow video from my collection. If you made it this far, let me know and post the ladybug emoji. I'm curious to see if somebody actually watched this the whole way through, because this is going to be a long video. I know it. Yeah, I am also interested to hear what you think about my single eyeshadows collection. Do you have some similar brands? What are your favorite single eyeshadows? What's your favorite brand? What's your favorite formula? What's your favorite shades? Let me know. And yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are doing fine, and I wish you a very, very nice day. Bye!